Alrighty. Hello and welcome back. I don't know if I'm too far away from the microphone or not, because I haven't done this in a while. I was just looking down if it sounded weird for a second there. Apologies. We're gonna go ahead and head to Macalania Woods, which is a place, and I need to shift my monitor. Forgot about that bit. Which is our next destination, I believe. It's been like 2 weeks almost since I last recorded this. I've been on a bit of a I don't feel like recording anything kind of mood, so I didn't record anything, but we're back. We'll see how much we can get done today while I feel like recording. It's basically how I operate. I think we're gonna leave the party set up like this for now, as it takes a little bit to load. Our mission here, and we have to go to the Hypella, that's right. Our mission here is to find the band members. It is the entire purpose that we have. Hello, sir.
Hello?
Oh, it's Toby's assistant.
I didn't mean to skip that, by the way.
Would you mind doing us a favor?
What kind of favor?
Chief throwing a festival, singing and dancing in celebration. We're
Celebration.
seeking musicians for a troupe, yes. Where could they be?
So, you want us to help you find them?
We is counting on you, Gullwings.
Sure.
Thank you.
And I
If
noticed
you
something.
find musician, give them this letter, yes?
Ish. I've noticed my color is off a little bit, and I had to stop recording to fix that as far as I am aware without causing issues. So I'm gonna stop and restart the recording real quick and fix the color problem. There we go. Color problem is theoretically fixed. Now we have to find all the musicians, and I don't remember where they are. So this entire video is probably just going to be us in the Macalania Woods murdering all of these things. She doesn't have level 2 water. That is unfortunate. She does have liquid steel. I don't know if I need to kill the elemental or this thing first. I probably need to kill this thing, this effectiveness first, but I'm not sure.
Drink up!
That did very little damage. Hey, Thundara. You know, I think this thing is actually weak to thunder. I have to check, but that seemed pretty good damage to me. We appear to handle these fiends relatively easily, so we should be alright around here. Plus, they give decent XP, and while I technically don't need XP, it is nice to get it on the way to, you know, doing missions and whatnot. Probably the biggest thing in this game is getting your classes, your jobs, or whatever maxed out in terms of the skills that they can learn, because that makes you a lot more powerful when you have those end-game skills learned. And I do mean, I don't remember in any way, shape, or form where these musicians are, so we're gonna be wandering around for probably quite a while. So a red element and a gold element. So that was the entirely wrong one that I didn't actually mean to target like that, but whatever. They do so little damage that we can actually just pray through it. The problem is that delay when they cast magic is kind of annoying. And we just learned something, but I wasn't paying attention. I don't know why I didn't just do that to begin with. Sure. It's probably gonna be dead before she gets that cast off, yeah. I don't know what we learned there, but we learned something, so rejoice in happiness and stuff. Also, someone told me how to get the chest in Luca. Apparently you can jump off of the pathway there, and then jump down. I was unaware of that, obviously, so next time we're in Luca, we'll investigate that. These chocobos, by the way, are going to be a thing that comes into play relatively shortly here. I believe the next area we go to, actually. Is it? Yeah, it is the next area we go to. Hit it. And then cast Thundara on it, and then hit it again. Because who doesn't like doing that? Oh, it's dead. Well, my plan has failed. I didn't get to hit it again. Much disappointment. Very little actual disappointment, but I'm gonna say that anyway. It's a popular saying with the kids. Oh my lord, the random encounter rate in this area. At least it was preemptive, so I can do that for no apparent reason. Blizzara will kill that, and we can't kill those in one hit, so.
I like mine on the rocks.
You like yours on the rocks, do you? That was the wrong attack. Whatever, mashing the X button. Oh. Okay. I was not anticipating Yuna being one-shot, if I'm going to be honest. She's probably going to get hit again, because that's how this game works. The instant you revive someone... Yep, they then proceed to hit her. That's basically how this works. I'm going to kill that one. This second Thundara should be enough to kill it. We will revive Yuna. Then we'll cast Thundara on that one, which should kill it. That used way too much MP. But she should kill it? Hey, there we go. I just wanted to make sure Yuna wasn't dead. She misses so much XP because she's dead half the time. There we go. Look, she's 800 XP behind already. We're not even that far into the game, that's terrible. Alright, so we burned way too much MP there, which sucks, but we do have some ethers. Do I want to use ethers? Not really. If I can get away without using it, that'd be great. We're probably going to have to swap her job, though, to one that's a physical-based class once she runs out of MP. Just want to get her to learn as much as she can while we're here. By the way, the end of this chapter features a very lovely boss fight. I'm inclined to think there might be a dude behind that tree up there. We'll run all the way around just to make sure we cover the whole route here. Just in case there is something hidden back there, because the game likes doing that, which turns out there wasn't, or at least I didn't see anything. Or catch anything, for that matter. I wish we could get rid of those Zvaktikinesses way faster than we currently do, because they do so much damage to Yuna. I could power break them, but they don't live long enough for me to feel comfortable using so many turns to power break them. This will be the last thing she does. Last spell she casts, anyway. The speed at which she prays is astonishing. There we go. So now Riku gets to be someone else for a little bit, and she's almost level 17 already. What do we want to have her be? She can be gun mage, or that requires MP technically. She could be a thief, learn some additional thief skills. I don't know what she's actually learning right now, though. Let's investigate, shall we? She's learning initiative. It's not a bad idea. Flee would be a decent thing to have for the future. It's not required, obviously, but item hunter would also be nice. And if there's a point where I'm leveled well enough that I feel perfectly fine fleeing from battles while recording, then I will flee from battles while recording, because I can do the battles on my own. I'm just mostly too lazy to edit out all the battles in here, especially since I talk continuously. Or for the most part continuously. Well, this is an exciting battle. Bye, Chocobo. Glad we have that random encounter in the game. Game? If I didn't talk so frequently, I could feel a little bit easier about just cutting out chunks where the random encounters and stuff like that, because I wouldn't be saying anything when it loaded or when it exited or anything like that. As it stands, though, I talk bollocks more or less continuously, so... Are there dudes here to give stuff to? We came here from... Yes, I know where you came here from. I'm here for the musicians, not you. I don't think we need to find them as, like, you know... Oh, he's right here. Gonna say, I swear there's one here. I was gonna say...
What business do you have with me?
I don't think you needed to
We
find
have
them
a letter
as
from someone named Tobli.
butterflies.
Think you can help him out?
Words.
I must speak with my friends. It is not my right to decide for them. A moment, please. How strange. I cannot hear their voices. Their minds must be closed.
What do you mean?
The spirits of my friends often become butterflies and drift through the woods. If it is no trouble, why don't you seek them out and ask them yourself?
Apparently, I haven't even started the mission. I thought I had already started the mission. Well, now we get to do this whole shebang again. Apparently, we did need to find them as butterflies. Hello. I don't remember how many there are. Is there 4? Goodness gracious. I'm sorry. Is that it? Did I do it? I guess I found that one. And here's another one. By God, if they're all right here, that's going to be awfully convenient, isn't it? I wonder, out of curiosity, can I like how it says boot. It's Canadian. Can I interest you in some tickets to see the Calmlands? Nope, none of y'all care about tickets. Alright, fair enough. Let's give a little wander around. I don't think there's anything we'll ever actually need here until, I think, probably Chapter 4. And by here, I mean this area that I just ran to. I believe in Chapter 4 you have to come here and put a thing down. It might be Chapter 3. There's a chest, though. There's also random encounters out here, which is moderately annoying. Like that one. Ikuyo. I don't know what that means. Let's see, what do we want to do? Of course, they're all elementals, so... Looks like we can just combo that and kill them, though. We may even be able to kill them without doing the combo. We learned something. I don't know what it was, because I'm not paying attention at all to the game. If you don't pay attention to my Twitter, I've been learning, or trying to learn SOS Protector, Japanese. I am not to the point where I am capable of saying relatively anything in Japanese, because I'm doing it really slow. Old Man Sleepy takes things slow. But, I am learning. I'm trying. I'm gonna start Kana soon, which is primarily what I'm interested in, is the actual written language more so than the spoken language. The reason I'm doing this is I want to have the ability to at least kind of understand or play games that are available in Japanese or Japan without waiting for an English translation patch to come along. Like, you know, 12 International, I had to wait to get the International English patch so I could play the game. What was it, Zodiac Job System or something like that? I don't know.
Bring it, punk.
But you called random mobs a punk, whatever. That's generally what I'm doing that for. Might come in handy periodically, but primarily so I can play Japanese games without waiting English, because there are a few, I'm not going to mention any here, a few Japanese games that do not have an English patch that I am somewhat potentially interested in actually playing. We're at effectively no risk fighting these things, so I don't feel a problem just spamming the attack button. I could use swordplay, but considering prey heals for more damage than we're taking from these mobs, I'm not too fussed about it. Also, my PS3 is about to go in a jet engine mode, I believe. So there were 2 there. Where would the other 2 be? Would the other 2 be on this path? Well, there's butterflies there, so... That means 3. Where would the 4th one possibly be? He could be further down the winding path here. Where else could it be? He could be... He might be in near the water with that tree. The infamous Yuna Titus scene. Possible. I have no idea, but it is possible. Man, we kill these things way slower. There we go. Again, could swordplay to get some extra damage. Could chain. Really should be chaining. Wait for pain to catch up. There we go. Give us a little bit more damage from pain. By a little bit, I do actually mean a pretty substantial amount more, because that chain bonus is pretty good. What does she normally do? Like 108 or something like that? So, hey, we learned flee. And I think she's automatically going to start learning bonus item drop, which is really useful late game. Not so useful early game, but really useful late game. I'm gonna run on the assumption, because it's a little easier for me to get to, that the 4th guy... There we go. Well, I'm gonna run on the assumption that the 4th guy is... Maybe teleported away, down by the tree. Because it's a little bit safer for me to get to. I've also been told that apparently there is an encounter chance on this crystal path, although I've never had an encounter up here as far as I can remember. Oops. But apparently there is a very minuscule chance of getting an encounter up here, or so I've been told from comments. I don't know about that. Maybe at some point in this playthrough we'll get an encounter there, because we have to come through here every chapter, so... Oh no, he's right there. There is an encounter right up here. There you go. Sadly, however, it's this fight. That big guy might be a problem. These little guys shouldn't be a problem at all. The big guy, though, hits pretty hard. How did I not kill that one yet? I killed the other one, like, instantly. There we go. Thankfully, these guys are pretty weak to physical attacks. They're pretty weak to a lot of things. They have relatively low defense. The thing is, they hit everyone in the party for 150-ish. I think Prey might be able to keep us healed through that. Seems like it anyway. Which is bueno. Muy bueno. So assuming there's 4 of these musician guys, this will be the 4th one. So I'll grab this one and then head back to the guy in the center, not really the center of the forest, the edge of the forest over there. Hello, drum man.
Huh? What can I do for ye?
Why do you have a voice actor? Why are you the only one?
I can help ye. If it's music that you're after, just leave it to me and the lads.
I love that guy's voice actor, but it confounds me why he has a voice actor and none of the others around here do. It's so weird. I guess the harp guy does. Although he doesn't speak very often compared to Mr. Irish Drum Man. No, it's not Irish, it's Scottish. It is Scottish, right? I don't know why I said Irish. Or maybe Irish and Scottish are similar. Maybe I've offended every Scottish person in the world. Who freaking knows? Here's Drum Man. Let's talk back to this guy, see if that's everybody. I don't know if it is. Yes, indeed. Return here once you've found both of my friends. I'm missing one more, apparently. Well, who are the rest of these dongles? You're like a miniature drum guy. What use are you? One there, one on the crystal path. Considering there's one on the crystal path, it leads me to believe that it might be leading you that way, so the other one might be towards the start of the forest rather than back here. So we'll make our way that way. Maybe we'll get into a second encounter on this crystal path here. And then that would be the second encounter I've ever had on this crystal path, despite playing this game several times. I don't recall if I've ever beaten this game. I'm pretty sure I have, but I don't recall, like, the ending I got. I imagine it was a pretty poor ending, because I don't remember doing the vast majority of the things required for 100%. Is there anyone back here? Camera cooperates. Doesn't seem like it. Let's head over towards the kiss area. The rest area, I think is what it technically is. See if he's over yonder. Because that is still technically the Macalania Woods. I wish the Macalania Woods wasn't quite so large, but whatever. If he's not here, where else could he possibly be? He could be in the first, it's obviously not here. He could be in the first zone of the windy path. He could be towards the end of the entry zone where it goes into the windy path. That's about it. Everywhere else I believe we've already been at this point. This assumes he's not here, which I'm inclined to believe, yeah, he might be. Hello!
Oh dear, oh my, you startled me. Whatever could the problem be?
I have a favor to ask.
Apparently they have a voice actor too.
No, I do not mind at all. We'll play our songs and have a ball.
Okay. Do you say everything in rhymes? Hey! The game was nice enough to teleport us back, which is awfully kind of it, because I really didn't want to run back
My
again.
friends do not seem to object. We will help you totally.
We shall present a great event.
We'll get 'em all a real gas, you'll see, eh?
Yes. It will be a brilliant finale for our doomed kind.
Doomed?
If only all the faith had stayed, the woods would never ever fade.
But it looks like we'll be meeting our end someday soon.
Haste Bangle, which is the greatest accessory that we will get for quite a while, actually. And we may as well return to the Celsius because we are done here. That actually gives you a pretty substantial chunk of percentage, considering you can technically, if you're not a doofus like me, finish that in 3 minutes, maybe slightly more. Pretty big gain, it's 1.4%, so considering most of these things I'm doing are 0.2%, so. We're back here. That was 21 minutes, and the next thing we do is going to be long. Yeah, I want to keep doing things in order, so this video might be short, but before we end anything, we're going to go ahead and equip oh, this isn't what I thought it was. What is the other thing that is an accessory that gives you auto haste instead of SOS haste? Adds ice element to attacks. Potentially useful if you're in a specific area, but not particularly. Well, that wasn't nearly as good as an item as I thought it was. There is an item that gives you auto haste. I thought you got it pretty early in the game, but I don't remember. Before we end, let's go ahead and visit, what's his name in the cabin? What is his name? Awaka? Awaka. Or Wana. What was his son's name? And what happened to his son? Unless this is his son, and I'm just an idiot, which is highly likely that I'm just an idiot anyway, but, you know. Yes, we have a chocobo over here. We're having quite the fun. Oh, it is Awaka. So he has a huge debt. He sells garbage that I don't really need, but, you know, we need to get rid of his debt anyway. So I'm gonna start going pretty crazy on the, purchase of items that I really don't need. That wasn't right. There we go. let's see. Basically gonna get 25 of all of those. We could get 25 holy water, but that's gonna be an astronomical amount of money. We'll get one more phoenix down. Stock up on potions again. I don't cap out potions quite yet because enemies still drop potions. So I don't want to cap out potions and not be able to pick up free ones at the moment. If I had more money, I could just go crazy. Probably gonna pick up 10 high potions though. Even though it's gonna be a long time before I start using high potions. Do I need to do that yet? What is his debt down to? 86,000? I think we can wait on his debt for a bit. Do you sell anything new? I don't think he does. It's just the same crap he always sells. Thank you. Yeah, whatever. Relatively soon, I think it might be next chapter, but I'm not sure exactly on the specifics of that yet. Relatively soon, we're gonna have, it might even be this chapter. I don't know. We're gonna have 100,000 gil to blow, via the abuse of a game system called RNG. I will abuse the crap out of it, get 100,000 gil for basically free, and then pay off the rest of Iwaka's debt in one go. Is basically how that system's gonna work. I'm gonna have some leftover from that because I'm doing stuff right now with Iwaka's debt. If you want to, and if you want to help yourself out a little bit as you progress through the game, you can purchase equipment from miscellaneous stores around Spira with your early game money rather than giving it to Iwaka. And then when you get this 100,000, which when we get to it, you'll see how it's done. When we get this 100,000, you can go ahead and spend all of it on Iwaka just to clear it all in one go, and you'll have more equipment than I have. However, I like to do it this way. There's really no reason for me to do it this way, it's just the way I do it. I'm used to it, it's how I operate. I like having a lot of potions, is basically the storyline I'm gonna go with here. So we should have 35.4, which is up as 35, so. We are slightly more than a third of the way through, and when we're done with this chapter, we will be slightly more than half of the way through. So there's some big stuff coming up soon, so I'll see you guys next time for all of that excitement, which includes me burping on the outro. Bye.